Hi everyone, it's Jeremy again and it's time for my 2 cents. Today's topic, borrower needs list. Today I want to cover a list of the most common items needed right away so that we can get the ball rolling on a loan and make sure that we get underwriter approval and clear to close in 7 business days or less. Keep in mind, over 70% of the time we hit that goal. So please help me out in making this happen as smoothly as possible by providing each one of the items within 48 business hours. Remember, providing 9 out of 10 items is just the same as no items, so let's make sure and get all those together. I know it may seem that I ask for many things, and even then there's a possibility that I'm going to be requesting more of these items. This is due to there being something within those needed items that has triggered the underwriter to need an additional item. Perfectly normal, quite common in any underwriting process. So, we're going to need a copy of the earnest money wire or canceled check as soon as that clears, each borrower's driver's license and social security card. So, start digging those together. For renters, we're going to be needing your landlord information if it's a management company. Name, address, phone number, so that we can reach out and do that verification of rent and get that ahead of the game for you. If you're renting from a private individual, and lots are, gonna need you to gather together 12 months of canceled checks where you have paid that rent on time. Underwriter's gonna require that. Next, the last 2 years of your W-2 forms from all jobs, whether it be 1 or 3, gonna need all W-2s. Last 30 days pay stubs. Now let's make a note here. If any of that is including bonus, commission, or tip income, we can only use that portion of the income if you've been receiving that for the last 2 years or more, and that being in the same field. So, got to make sure that we're putting that together. Also, 2 years of complete tax returns. Listen, we're going to be needing all schedules, all pages, so gather those together so that we have them for the underwriter to be able to go through and get all the proper information that's needed. It's quite often those schedules, those add income into your adjusted gross income that I find quite often that other lenders will forget to add in. So I want to be able to give you everything possible to be able to approve you where we need. Now let's talk about the next thing, which are bank statements. 2 months most recent original bank statements, all pages. So even if that page 4 of 4 looks blank to you, it still says the number on there and the underwriter will require it. No way around it. And that's going to be on all checking accounts, savings accounts, credit unions, whether it's 401ks, CDs, so on and so forth. We're going to be needing to be able to do all that and give it to them. So sourcing down payment is the whole thing that we're looking for in any reserves if the underwriter needs it. Now, here's one thing that gets people in trouble a lot, and I want to be able to steer you around this problem. And that is large deposits. Do not be depositing anything as far as cash, the mattress money we call it, or cash that you've got in your safe, because we have to be able to source everything that comes from there. Ever since the United States, we put in the Patriot Act. Any deposit that is more than 10% of your regular paycheck, we will have to source exactly where that comes from. And there's ways to do it, but let me help guide you along that way and not just be coming up with your own pattern. So, one of the last items that I'm going to be asking for is the name, phone number, email if possible of your insurance agent. Let's be proactive and get everything ready for your closing. Want to be able to get that insurance set up so we have the proper premium, so those can be all over the board. Or if you don't have one, I'm more than happy to give you a list of names that we've had good luck with through the years to be able to get you a quote and be the most efficient on there. Remember, you're always able to reach us at my website down below or on the phone numbers that's listed on there. So folks, I realize that there are many choices out there when it comes to a mortgage lender. I appreciate you, and I want to thank you in advance for choosing us. So, I'm Jeremy Doherty, and that's my 2 cents.